Ryan's Midlife Crisis Journal, Day 63. I am very torn between trying to become a morning person and just leaning into more of the night owl schedule. You see, this isn't just because it's difficult to wake up early when you keep doing things at night. So basically, nighttime for my wife and I has been, once the kids are fully stopped getting out of bed or trying to call us in, which will be after 9 usually, then when all of the kids are done doing that. It usually comes down to, that's usually when we have time to do stuff. And we've had schedules. Well, we started doing more of a schedule lately. So for example, Monday is cleaning night. Whereas that's, the garbage comes Tuesday morning, so it works there. And last night we did some of that. I was cleaning up stuff in the basement, etc. So, one night during the week is kind of supposed to be named for us to play a game. One night is supposed to be for us to do husband and wife stuff, if you catch my drift. But the problem is then, end up going to bed by the earliest, 11:15. And really think that, getting 7 hours of sleep every day at night is, for me, it's pretty good. What the heck? Which, especially when we go back to midnight, that becomes a little bit tough. Now, I actually think that fits my natural, if there's something to be said about natural circadian rhythms, I think that fits me. So go to bed kind of late. I find that's when I'm most productive, actually. When I do the most work is either at night or late afternoon, actually. Now, here's the argument against it. Waking up early allows you to do the strategic things first, because you won't often have time or energy for them if you wait to do it later. So, for example, you want to make sure you have time to exercise. You exercise before everyone else is awake and taking your attention away. Strategic items first, that's a little bit more to do the big important things first, and then the little things will fill in. And that's definitely true for a number of reasons. When you have Parkinson's law, for example, where work expands to fill the time allotted to it. That law is so true. And if you try to work out at the end of the day or in the late afternoon, it'll seem like you have too much stuff to do. Whereas if you worked out earlier, well, the stuff to do will somehow work itself out. You end up deciding earlier what you can do and what you can't do, unless you're really, really strict with deadlines and force that decision to be made at 3 p.m. All right, air conditioner kicked on. That was the first. Not to mention, I also have some challenges where, I want to prove anyone wrong that thinks I can't become a morning person. I want to do that a little bit, but I don't want to do it too much. My mom said that once. Part of me wants to prove her wrong, and part of me wants to not give a shit about what she said. So that's where I'm torn. And today I'm just going to talk about a dilemma. Although, good news though, my wife said I've started to change a little bit in terms of how I respond to stuff. I'm a little bit calmer, which is good. But yeah, I guess that's day 63 in the books.